crawled up this mountain, didn't you? On your hands and knees, clawing through the dirt, struggling for every inch. You came for answers, for change, for something more. But you ain't gonna like what I have to tell you, so listen close. They wanted a monster. The ones who doubted you, who laughed at you, who told you that you weren't enough. They saw the fire in your heart, and you know what they did? They crushed it. They spat on it like it was nothing. They wanted something darker, something twisted, something they could fear. Well, now they're going to get exactly what they asked for. You think the world is soft? You think life is fair? No one out here is going to cry over your struggles. No one is going to hand you a damn thing just because you worked hard. They'll forget your name before the sun sets. They'll laugh at your scars and call you weak. They'll pretend you never existed. So you want their respect. You want them to feel the fire they stoked inside you. Then you stop being the victim. You stop pleading for mercy. Mercy doesn't save anyone. It sure as hell ain't gonna save you. They see you as a beast? Good. Show them how right they were. Show them what a cornered animal does when it's got nowhere to run. You tear apart everything in your path. You take their hate, their doubt, their words like knives, and you sharpen them into weapons. You want power? It's already inside you. It's in the pain they gave you, in every single lie they fed you, in every time they turned their backs on you. That's where your strength lies. But listen closely, because this is where most people lose the thread. Don't just be a monster for them. Be a monster for you. You ain't here to prove anything to anybody. You owe this world nothing. The same world that tried to bury you, the same people who turned away when you needed them most, they don't deserve your explanation. They don't deserve your remorse. This is about survival. This is about looking in the mirror and seeing the demon they created and not being ashamed of it. You want to know why they fear monsters? It ain't because of the fangs or the claws. It's because monsters don't care. Monsters do what they want. Monsters don't bend to rules. They don't play nice. They don't beg for scraps, and that's what scares them the most. They wanted you tame. They wanted you broken, and here you are, standing on this mountain, refusing to bow. That feeling inside you, that cold emptiness, that's what's left when the world strips away your softness. That's where your strength comes from nothing. And now you're here, looking at me, asking for what? Permission? Validation? You ain't getting that from me. You ain't getting a pat on the back or some kind of congratulations. You want to stand at the top? Then you better be ready to fight for every damn inch. Ain't nobody else gonna climb this mountain for you. This isn't a story. You aren't the hero in some fairy tale. Heroes get slaughtered. They get forgotten, buried under the weight of their own righteousness. You want to be a hero? Go ahead and die for a cause nobody's gonna remember. But if you want to live, if you want to win, you have to stop thinking like a hero. You have to start thinking like a monster. You burn down the forest. You salt the earth. You leave nothing behind for anyone to follow. You take what's yours and you don't apologize for it. You become the thing they fear. You wear their hate like armor. You feed on their doubt. And when they come crawling back, begging for mercy, begging for forgiveness, you don't even look their way. Because monsters don't forgive. Monsters don't forget. They thought they could push you to your breaking point and watch you shatter, but you didn't, did you? You crawled up this mountain, bleeding, clawing, dragging yourself every step of the way. And now? Now you stand at the top, looking down at them, and they can't handle it. You ever wonder why they hate strength so much? It's because strength doesn't need permission. Strength doesn't wait for approval. And now you have it. Real strength, the kind they'll never understand. And that terrifies them. They see the power in your eyes, and it makes them feel small. It makes them remember all the things they'll never be. But that's not your problem. You didn't climb this mountain for them, you fought for you, and now you have a choice to make. Do you go back down, show them what you've become, or do you keep climbing, leave them in the dust, and never look back? Do they deserve to see this version of you, the version they tried so hard to destroy? Or do you show them what real destruction looks like? Tear down everything they thought they knew about you. Leave nothing left standing. You want to know what it means to be a monster? It means you don't play by their rules anymore. You don't wait for them to tell you who you are, you decide. They either fall in line or they get out of your way. They wanted a monster? Then let them have it. Give them every ounce of the rage, the pain, the hunger you've been holding back. Let it loose. They thought they knew you. They thought they could predict your every move. But now they're looking at something they don't understand. And nothing terrifies them more than the unknown. The world doesn't need more heroes. Heroes die. Heroes get crushed under the weight of other people's expectations. But monsters live forever. They become legends. Stories people whisper about in fear. They don't fade away. They don't get forgotten. You ever heard the phrase, be careful what you wish for? They wanted to see how far they could push you. They wanted to see what you'd become when you finally snapped, and now they're going to find out. They thought they were building a monster they could control. They were wrong. You aren't controlled by anyone. You're free. And that freedom, that's what makes you dangerous. They aren't ready for you. They aren't ready for the storm that's coming, but that's their problem. You owe them nothing, not your kindness, not your forgiveness, not even your attention. You walk down there and you take what's yours. You rip it from their hands if you have to. And if they try to stand in your way, you show them just how real monsters can be. But being a monster isn't about mindless rage. It's about focus. It's about knowing exactly who you are, exactly what you want, and doing whatever it takes to get it. Monsters aren't chaotic, they're calculated. They see the world for what it is, a battlefield. And on that battlefield, you don't win by playing fair. You win by surviving, by thriving. And you are a survivor. Don't ever forget that. They tried to break you, but here you are, standing taller than ever. And now it's time to make your move. Time to stop hiding. Stop waiting. Stop hoping for a better day. You take that better day and you make it yours. You wanted to know what it means to be a monster? This is it. You stop letting them define you. You stop letting them control you, and you take back everything they tried to steal. You think they're going to respect you for it? They'll fear you. And that's better. Because respect fades, fear stays. They wanted a monster. Now, they're gonna see exactly what that means. And when the dust settles, when the world looks up at what you've become, they'll know this isn't a game. This isn't a warning. This is who you are now.